Do I have to do door to door? Is there another sales channel that I can work for you guys doing something else? Maybe I can just take inbound calls or something like that. So for example, we sell a lot of pest control, and you don't want to go and knock on people's doors to sell them pest control. Maybe you just want to take the phones, and when people are interested, they call in and your job is to close them. The reason I would never recommend that as a sales intern trying to develop skill and capture experience is that the person that's taking the phone calls is not having to build interest. And that is arguably one of the most important parts of sales. They're just basically taking people's orders. And that's not always the case. Like when you're taking inbound phone calls, you're still having to answer questions, overcome objections, and increase belief and certainty while lowering doubt. That's still sales. Like that's closing. That's an important part of the process. But I wouldn't argue that that's what you guys are trying to do. If you're applying for an internship to develop skill, you're mostly interested in the first portion of that process. When I'm knocking on someone's door and they come out and they're irritated because I'm a door-to-door salesperson, they don't like me. Your parents have been in this situation before. And it's now my job to get them to come around to where now they like me and they're listening to me because they're laughing at my jokes, or I was able to effectively establish rapport. And now because they like me, they're listening to me. And maybe they had no interest in pest control before, but because I'm good at my job, I can deliver a value proposition that makes sense to them, and now they're considering it. And then that's where we pick off. That's where a phone sales rep is. We now have a customer interested, but they're going to have the same list of objections that a customer would have if they're calling into a call center. And so if I'm trying to get good at sales, guys, I want to do all of it, because if I've done something like door-to-door sales and then I move into a phone, an inbound type sales job where people already have interest, I'm going to be so much better than the person that started in warm inbound. The second thing is with the door-to-door sales job, you're just condensing volume. Like skill development is directly related to repetitions. So you want to just do something that you can do a lot of. And with a 3-month summer, if you're selling something that takes 4 months to close a deal, or you're only getting let's say 15 or 20 people calling in that you can close, volume's low. Whereas in door-to-door sales, I can go and talk to 70 people a day because I can control the inputs. So I'm condensing volume, like 12 months of volume, down into 3 months. And in an internship, that matters. Absolutely, it matters. So if you're totally opposed to door-to-door, we're probably not the right fit. But if you're at least open to it, 5 out of 10 or above, hit us up.